Hello folks, my name is Paige and I had one hell of a weekend.
Bring me down, 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 너를 봐. 난 미쳐가게 해. Down, 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 나 이렇게 널 원해.
I went to Kcon, New York, as you can tell by the shirt, and it's the best weekend of my life. I went both days. I went day 1 and day 2. Day 1 we got P1 tickets that were like crazy good. Like we got a guaranteed high touch, guaranteed red carpet, and a bunch of audience stuff. And day 2 we got P4 tickets, which we got like one audience thing for, which was Attention, which I'll talk about. I'm doing a day 1 and day 2 vlog, and this is just day 1. So I'll talk about that one later. This is going to be fairly long. I'm sure this is going to be fairly long. So I'm going to try and speak as fast as I can, but it might not work very well. I think this vlog is going to be way too long. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. So this is just the day 1 vlog. I wrote down a bunch of stuff that happened that I have to like read about because I'm not going to remember every single video I recorded. I got like 2 hours of sleep and I woke up around 5:45ish a.m. and I was dead.
My motivation is the fact that we're seeing really pretty Koreans today. So I'm going to Kcon today. It's 5 something in the morning. It's almost 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. And I want to die.
I was getting myself alive because I wasn't alive, and I had to pick out what to wear, which I didn't really do. I had 3 outfit choices, but I panicked. I didn't know which day I was going to wear what, so I became a huge mess.
So I don't know which one to wear, and naturally, being a girl, I'm panicking right now. I'm very panicky. I want to put that with that, but there's certain reasons why I can't wear that, and things are just...
But I finally chose the outfit. I chose the one that was like the romper, and I curled my hair at the bottom. Dumb decision, didn't stay. I ended up putting my hair up within the first hour. Like the curls were there for like a millisecond, but I did it, and it took me way too long too, so there was really no point.
It's 7:15 and I want to die.
But I curled my hair, and I was still nervous as hell. Aubrey and I finally got all of our shit together. I packed up all my stuff because I was staying at a friend's house in New Jersey for day 2, so I had to throw all my shit in the car too, and we were on our way and we left. And we were hyped.
Where are we going?
Kcon.
To see who?
9 people. 9 groups.
Oh, I thought we were talking about SF9.
Yeah.
It's happening.
We've already been awake for 3 hours.
Let's be totally honest here. I don't even know like how I'm still alive. Like she went to Wells Fargo. I'm just like really out of it right now. I feel so dead, but I'm so ready. Like I'm ready.
We were about close-ish to being there. Aubrey had to go to Walmart because she didn't like the jean shorts that matched with her shirt because she said it looked weird. So she wanted to get white shorts, and it was not working out for her. She looked everywhere, and she started like literally panicking because she couldn't find white shorts, and she found like white shorts that looked like grandma shorts, blah blah blah.
We had to take a pit stop at Walmart because she needs white shorts. And she can't find any, and the ones that she did find, alright. The ones she found look like old people shorts, so she can't get those. Aren't those the same as the
This
ones?
is plus size.
Are you plus?
No. Do you not know what plus size is?
You minus?
What?
Okay, well, rumor is she can't find shorts, so I'm gonna hope she does and end this, because what's the point?
But obviously eventually she found white shorts, and they ended up being like really like, not good. They looked really weird, and she didn't admit it, but I don't think she liked it. I didn't like it, but that's not my problem, that's hers. Those were her shorts.
She found white shorts.
She found shorts, and I'm glad it didn't take too long. We eventually arrived at Kcon. There's this ticket thing that they did when we got into the parking lot that was like extra pay because there was a special event going on. It was kind of dumb. We sucked it up. We wanted indoor parking, so we did that. It was 10:40 and K&K's meet and greet was at 11 o'clock. We were panicking, like not meet and greet, but like high touch, and we didn't know what to do if we got them. So we were like, hurry the fuck up, we gotta go. So when we started walking towards there, we started like literally sprint walking, and we got like a lot of anxiety.
We're here with the thing. We're just walking to the thing, and we still have to scratch off.
Oh, we have to get the fucking bags. Oh, I hate this. I really hope we don't. As much as I want K&K, I hope we don't actually get it.
Well,
Because that's gonna suck.
we have to scratch off still, and you know that's gonna give everyone a lot of anxiety.
But
So
we literally have a 3 in 4 chance of getting them in some sort of way, and it's at 11, and it's what time right now?
10:42.
Fuck.
So we should maybe hurry a little bit.
I'm not gonna see K&K.
And of course, the line took 5 years, and of course Aubrey's ticket thing wouldn't load. This problem eventually happened.
They ran out of P1 scratch offs, and they said to come back later in the day or tomorrow. Keep in mind, SF9 is in an hour and a half. How fucking ridiculous does someone have to be to not have enough scratch offs? Are you fucking kidding me? No.
When do we get our bags?
Oh, I'm so pissed. Okay, so far my experience sucks.
So we walked away. We were really pissed about that. We didn't know what to do. I didn't want day 2 tickets because I didn't know anybody from day 2. I mean, I heard a lot about, like, I know of Tension and I know of NCT 127. I don't like Twice, no offense. And I don't know anything about CM Blue. So I was, like, really, really panicked, and I wanted to get the tickets, like, right away. I didn't understand why the hell they ran out of tickets. So we saw these girls with these tickets, like, right as soon as we left. We saw they were behind us. They came out from P1 with tickets. So we bolted back to someone else and was like, we didn't get tickets, what the hell. They gave us these tickets with blank tickets, and they handed it to us, and they said, here, these are like our little filler-ins since we ran out, this is what we're gonna do. Basically you go up to the group that you want and you give this to them and they'll let you in with blah blah blah. So me and Aubrey assumed right away that meant group that you want. We got to choose completely.
So there was a malfunction with the P1 tickets. So we went up to the thing.
Thank
I'm
God
like,
we're back.
what the hell is going on?
that
They
guy.
gave us these like replacement tickets
That we're not allowed to scratch off.
that we're not allowed to
It's just
scratch
whoever
off.
you want.
And since we want SF9, you just go up to the artist we want, SF9, and then scratch up there, and then we'll be good. So we have guaranteed SF9 right now. So I went from pissed off to pretty darn happy.
We were wrong. But like, at first we didn't know that, so we got excited. But then we found out that they wrote at Sharpie at the top of the groups that you wanted to do for that. They wrote Sharpie. So High Touch, they gave us K&K for High Touch. It was like 11:15. K&K was literally on at that time. K&K entered at 11 o'clock. They were at the thing already. We thought we missed it. We panicked. We looked everywhere. We did everything to figure out what was going on. We went up to these people. We asked, blah, blah, blah. And it was on the other side of the convention. Where K&K was. Like, I wanted, the 2 groups that I wanted to High Touch for was K&K or SF9. So when we got K&K, I was excited, but I was really panicked.
Now it says we have a High Touch for K&K. K&K is going on right now.
We can still try and go there. Where's it at?
What is this? This is panic mode. This is called panic mode.
So we bolted to that other side of the thing, and we made it just in time. Like, literally, as soon as we entered, the audience thing was over, which I'm pissed that we missed, and it was High Touch. And we bolted through the crowd. We were like, yeah, we have this, what do we do? And they almost disregarded it for a second, but they let us go through, even though there was, like, Sharpie on it, was, like, really sketchy. They let us go through, and it was, like, real quick. Like, as soon as we got in, we, like, cut through a bunch of people and we didn't know, and we went up to the top, and suddenly we were on stage, and I pushed Aubrey in front of me because I didn't want to do it. I looked 5 years for this video of the High Touch. I asked everyone I knew. I finally got the video today. This person gave it to me. Thank you so much for giving it to me, by the way. She gave me the video. It's really shaky and all that, and it's bad quality, and it's bad sound, but it's still a video, and it's the only one I got, and she shook a little when she took it, but me and Aubrey look like we don't care, and K and K also doesn't look like they don't give a shit about us. Like, when as soon as we walked up, like, every one of their emotions faded. And I could be thinking that, but we were stressed because we were running around like crazy, and our first like 30 minutes at Kcon was going terribly. So we were just filled with a lot of anxiety, and we rushed through it, and I really, really, really wish I could go back and like show them that I like care, because I cared, I just didn't show it. But here's the video. There was a member, I think it might have been Sunjun, I'm not sure which one it was. I need to go back to the video and check. I'm not gonna do that though, so I'm just gonna say it was Sunjun. Like right when they turned around to do a selfie, he was like aggressively waving towards the crowd, and it was like the cutest thing in the world. So I have to acknowledge that.
So why don't you guys take a picture with them, okay? 이제 셀카봉으로 제가 해드릴 테니까 잠시만요.
We got out, and we're like, our stress was gone, but then our stress was back again because we only had one SF9 audience pass. So we were panicked. Aubrey and I just touched K and K, like hands.
I
they
completely
connected.
forgot to look at their faces the entire time, besides the last.
I acknowledged their faces,
but I'm just like hand.
This thing was like a mix-up. We've been here for an hour, and so many things went wrong so quickly, but we got it figured out. We like literally ran here, and we made it like just in time. But
I don't think this is.
we got one special audience pass for SF9, and we need two, so we're kind of in panic mode right now.
I don't even think I should bother looking for a high touch at this point.
No,
because
just try to find an audience pass. My sister and I are part of this Facebook group that like did like the exchanging, so we found someone, and we approached them. There was no way we were missing SF9. Like, literally no way. Like, I was there for SF9. My sister was there for SF9. We were there for SF9. We did not want to miss any of that. SF9 was on stage. They approached it, and they came in as cute as possible. As soon as we entered, like, we waited a little bit, and they showed up, and they were gods. They were gods. They walked onto the stage, and they owned it. They're beautiful. SF9 is beautiful. In song destroyed me from the start. From the start. How? Oh. Okay. And then suddenly you get like, oh god, oh.
1, 2, 3.
Kevin was there too. Boy, and then they made Taeyang dance, and oh, I felt, and like they did like a little acapella thing. It was like the cutest thing, and Taeyang danced to it, and it was so hot. I wanted to die. It wasn't cute, it was hot.
Shit!
They talked about who they wanted to date. Zuho said he wanted to date himself. What a legend. What a king. Who wouldn't want to date Zuho? Even he wants to date himself.
저는 제가 그러지 않을까.
He wants to date himself.
And then you get Hui Young. They asked him who he wanted to date, and he goes in song because he has a sexy brain.
And how about Hyo?
저는 그 인성이 형이랑
He wants to date 인성. Why? 이유는 뭐예요?
일단 뇌생남.
He has a very sexy brain.
It was the cutest thing, and I couldn't agree more because as soon as I got in there, the first thing In Song said was, "Hello, I'm In Song. I'm the brain of the group."
Hello, thanks for coming. I'm Insong. And I'm the brain of our group. Thank you.
And of course, you get Hui Young pointing out his sexy brain. In Song is known for his brain because later at the concert, he also mentioned that he has a really good brain.
Hello, I'm Insong. I'm the brain, the vocal of the group.
In Song's a legend. Can people please appreciate my bias more? In Song is wonderful. And then they did group charades. It was like the cutest little thing. I'll put in little clips here.
SF9. All right, next. Faster. 17.
So once we left, we were shooketh. They were beautiful. We breathe the same air as them.
We breathe.
They were in front of us. They were in front
We
of us.
breathe the same air as SF9.
And we're gonna do that again later.
We also had highlight passes, like highlight audience passes, but we also knew we had red carpet right after, and we knew that if we left highlight, like when they were done, the red carpet line would have been full. So we gave away those highlight passes. We felt bad. I kind of wanted to see them, but at the same time, it was either like highlight being in the back of the highlight audience or being in the front of red carpet and still seeing highlight like up close. And I think the option one outweighs the other. So
We have 2 highlight audience passes, but we want to be like dead front for the red carpet. So we might skip that to go in line for the red carpet, because then we technically still see them like up and close, personal. It's a better offer too than being in the back of the audience.
What?
Like if we go and if we skip their audience and we see them at the red carpet, it's a better offer because you're closer.
Yeah. But I still feel bad.
I just want to be close to the red carpet, man.
we were walking away from the thing, like we didn't really have anything to do at this point. We had a little free time, so we started walking away, and as soon as we walked, booth was filled, K&K was there. We were unaware, and we were a little shook because they're really cute.
This way. This way. We can go this way.
Ready?
This way. Let's go this way.
Okay, Purple Rain or Thriller. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And so it's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
Then while we were there, I think it was while we were there, Aubrey got a notification about Highlight and their booth. Highlight was going to be at a booth, so we were going to wait for like an hour. So we went all the way to the other side of the convention, and we got like in the front. They moved us to a different spot. Aubrey and I got so pissed because when they moved, everyone ran, and we ended up getting in the back at that point, and we were like, are you serious? Like, we were literally just in the front. We waited a long time for this. But Aubrey, my sister, the genius that she is, saw these railings being put up, and she's like, no one's noticing. That's where they're coming in through. Go. So we went, and then she goes, go on the other side. Because they wouldn't be really, they would, but like it'd be like, more people would be on that one side than the other. So we went to the other side, front of the railing, got a good ass video, a good looking ass video of Highlight, and I am proud of me and Aubrey for doing that. Oh god, they look so good. They look so good. And that's all we needed. We literally just got that video and we were like, okay, we won't watch this, we'll go. And then we ended up going to the other side. Highlight was on one side and we went to the other side, and they were doing this like little game of like trivia where like if you answered a question right about any group, you got like a head of the people that were there today, like a fan head. They asked us who our favorite groups were, and me and Aubrey said GOT7. So they asked us GOT7 questions, and like who's the Machne of GOT7, like really easy questions that Aubrey answered. Then they asked like questions about 17, everybody, blah blah blah, and Aubrey got me really good heads. She got me my 3 favorites from SF9, my top 3. You got my bias from SF9, In Song. Oh my god, so beautiful. I talked about him already and I'll do it again. He's a beautiful human being. And then you got Jaeyoon, who's my bias, Wrecker, because he's the cutest little human being, and him and In Song are the cutest human beings together. And then we had my old bias, like who was originally my main bias but switched. But I still have like a lot of respect for him, so he's my 3rd favorite because he's like the cutest. Got Chani, but they gave like the derpiest photo you could ever have for like a head. Like they cut off like his whole head. There's no ears. Like they gave Jaeyoon and In Song ears. I don't understand why Chani didn't really get a chance to live. But I got these fans and I am in love with them.
We got a bunch of SF9 faces on fans. It's pretty lit. We got my bias Wrecker, and my old bias. She goes, Zuo. And then she just got that one girl. He's adorable.
We started walking, we really didn't have anything to do again, so we went to the dancing booth, and there were some really fucking talented ass dancers, if I may say. stayed there for a while, and we just started jamming to a bunch of songs in the back. We gave up on watching for a while because like people were crowding, so we just started like bopping in the back to some good ass songs.
Let me see it. Choreo, choreo. 8, 2, 1, and 3. That's the number 1.
Every time I show up.
Stick to the choreo, stick to the choreo, breathe.
So eventually, when we were caught up in the midst of like the dance like booth, my sister was like during a good song too. Oh, I think yeah, Bling Bling by Kcon started playing as we were walking away, because she dragged me. She was like, oh yeah, we have to go line up for the red carpet. It was like 2 hours beforehand, so we went up to where the high touch was and looked for the spot where we had to line up. There was really no spot. These random, like 3 girls lined up this random ass spot, and we just kind of formed our own line. And eventually the staff member found us and put us to a different area, which was like by one of the stages near the place where like all the high touches were going on. And while we were there, we saw, I think, okay, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so please bear with me. I just know that he's fucking incredibly talented. His name is Jungkurian, I don't really know. I'm sorry, please don't kill me. I think he's incredible, like literally incredible. But he was playing like this like really soothing, beautiful ass shit on that violin, and I was shook. And then while we were waiting, the whole day I was waiting to hear "Not Today" by BTS. It just did not play for me. I heard it nowhere, and I got so triggered. Well, "Not Today" came on, and these 3 dancers came out. I do not know who they were, and they started tearing shit up. Need I say, while we were waiting in line, this was all happening, and suddenly JRE comes on stage and pretends to dance. Acts like, well, he knows like the motions, but he's JRE. He's a legend. And that was the first time I saw him when I really wanted to see him. So I saw him that day, and that made me really happy just seeing him. And he just is so fun. And he came off, he was like signing things with fans, blah blah blah, and then he left and he passed us. And these other fans were like, hi, the people around us, and I'm just sitting over here like this shy little animal, like I don't want to say anything, because if I'm shy around Jerry, like, I was really, I can't handle anything. I mean, I've met celebrities before, and just seeing JRE, he's a YouTuber, but he's still like really like, so seeing him just left me shook it. We finally got lined up in this big line. We waited for a few hours. I was watching American Hustle Life rewatching American Hustle Life on my phone, because the line was like a long wait. So I just sat there with my sister. We were second in line, and they were like platinum and all that. They were put before us, the general admission red carpet, but there wasn't that many of them. So we were second for general admission, which got us really close. God bless. So we got in there, and I was really excited.
That just hit me.
Aubrey. We were waiting, and then finally, I don't know his name. Is it Danny? I'm not really 100% sure. Sorry. But the host for that time, for the red carpet, came out, started talking, blah, blah, really adorable. He was really cute. He was adorable. He was adorable. He was stalling a little bit, and then finally the first group came out, and it was K&K. And oh my god, they were so cute. Oh my god. In song and K&K, and oh my god, they're just like really, really cute. They're just adorable, but they're really tall, so they're like gods. They're all gods. They're gods. Then they left, and next came Zion.T, and let me tell you, he's so cool. He walked in, had these glasses on, had this long jacket on, and like he turned and he looked at the cameras and he fixed his jacket and he was like, he was ready to go. And I was like, well, I can't even tell if he ever looked at me. He had these glasses on, but oh, what a legend. He is so cool. He's so cool. Like, so then he left, and he was in and out like 1 and 2 seconds. He was there, he answered like 2, 3, 1 question. It was so quick. And then he took pictures, bolted. Like, that was the quickest thing I've ever seen. It was so funny. Next, G-Friend came out, and they all looked so beautiful. I mean, none of them really, they did smile, but like, I saw a lot of blank faces a lot of the time, but they were still beautiful. They're really beautiful. Everyone in G-Friend, and I couldn't stop staring at the one on the left because like her legs, that's all I gotta say, her legs. I don't know her name. Well, she was my left, not actual left, but her legs were iconic. I was waiting, and then suddenly I hear Easy Love died within that moment because I knew that they were coming out, and they walked on, and I got a look from every single one of them. Even if it's not in the video that I'm going to show you, I kept taking pictures afterwards. Look, I got a look from every, I died. I'm not alive right now. And on the left, my left, In-sung and Jaeyoon, when they turned to my side to do like the little pose, In-sung's cute little smile with the mic, and Jaeyoon was like poking his cheek while he was smiling. And they looked, I'm 100% sure, I don't even care, I'm saying it like this, I'm 99.9% sure they looked right at my camera the whole time. I don't even care. I am sticking with that. It was so cute. They answered questions and they looked cute. And then they left and I got sad. But I was like, okay, still got the concert. Highlight was last, and still, they looked really, really fashionable. They looked really good. They always look good. And I was shook. The red carpet was like one of my favorite parts of Kcon. Like, cause they all look so good. And I got so many good pictures. I'm sorry, I'm hitting my rabbit's cage. So we left that, we went to the bathroom real quick. I didn't plan on sharing this, but no, I'm not going to. Just know that an unfortunate event happened in the bathroom. That sounds really bad. Just somebody, I forgot to lock the door and somebody walked in on me, but that's, anyways. So we left the bathroom and we went to this line for P1, but it was general admission. We realized that later. But we stood there and this girl behind us kept showing us pictures on our camera, and she was really, really nice, so we showed her pictures on our phone. We became we became friends with her, like, pretty quick. And her name is Muse. She was really sweet. I got photos of my children from SF9 looking right at my face. Yeah. Right at me. A lot of them, too. Not just one, several. We figured out where we were supposed to go, and we moved because we were seats. So we followed her, and we went in, got checked in. We talked about GOT7 and all that while we were waiting in line. We were lit. Everything was lit. So we went in. She was first. She waited for us at the escalator. Queen. Legend. And we went to get our seats, and we went inside, and everything was fine. And I was like, holy shit, we're close. I'm so excited. She was literally a row ahead of us. Like, we got lucky with her. She was really nice. I realized I wanted food, so I went, this is really not that important. So I went and got fries, and this big ass drink, and I got a root beer, and I got fries, and and I saw the merch, and I got SF9 and photo cards for $6. I'm gonna do a merch haul for Kcon soon, so just keep that in mind. Like, look forward to that, because hopefully look forward to that, because I'm doing that, because I'm literally wearing some of my merch right now. I got a lot of stuff. Pre-show started, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't pay as much attention as I could have. There weren't really many eventful things. Like, they brought out like these really fancy people that I have no clue about. All I know is that my boy Kevin was hosting, and oh my gosh, I am standing Kevin so hard. Like, I knew Kevin before I went to Kcon, and like, he's fucking adorable, but like, just seeing him, like, I really like Kevin, and I don't think it's ever gonna go away. Just watching him made me happy. But they had this dance off.
But we're in the seats for the concert. There's a dance battle going on right now. I just forgot to vlog this, so we're here. Alright, awesome.
And there was this girl who, her name was Ellen. I think her name was Ellen. She won. She was incredible. The first time, even when I just saw her walk on the stage, she looked, the way she presented herself, she looked like an idol. Her clothes, her face, everything. And then she started dancing. And then I was like, idol. And I'm like, all I gotta do is hear her voice. She didn't say anything, but I'm sure that someone should sign her up as an idol, because you can't look at this clip and tell me that she does not look like an idol. Literally, look at this clip. I want someone to sign her. Like, the pre-show stopped, things got dark, things got scary, and the intro started, and I just wanted to, I needed to breathe. I didn't have many high expectations for this concert, because I was in seats. So I was sitting in seats, I'm like, yeah, I'm like on like the 9th row, I think, no, 6th row, and I was like, yeah, they can't really see me from up here, blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't have thought so negatively, because things went great. We started off with the intro, and it hyped me up just enough. I was still on the verge of being excited, but it just hyped me up just enough.
Kcon 2017, New York. Are you ready to be a part of tonight's Kcon? We introduce you to our world-class K-pop artists, who will be presenting a night full of exciting moments. SF9, Attention, NCT 127, G-Friend, Zion.T, CN Blue, Trance, Highlight, and yet, adding on the final, most special group honoring Kcon. And you! Kcon 2017 New York will now begin. Since you are all the true stars of this concert, let's shout it out loud together. Let's Kcon!
And you got K and K, well, raising up from the floor, like the gods they are. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. I was completely not ready. I was gonna do separate videos for each single group like Jerry did in his video last year, but I feel like I'm not experienced enough with each group to be able to do that. So I'm just gonna try and fit them all in here, which is why the video is gonna be so long, so I'm really sorry. They were really good, and I wanted to die. And then you got that one. Oh God, I don't know. and he just stops in front of the crowd and does this. And he's looking around. It's the only... Oh, God. Oh, my God. So K&K was done, and I was like, alright, they went through the front. They left through the front of the stage and walked through the crowd to go back, like the little pathway. No one else did that. K&K, even later in the video you'll see why I'm saying K&K is the biggest fan service idol group that I've seen. Like, anywhere, on any platform, social media, in person, anywhere. K&K served the shit out of everyone at Kcon. Oh God, I love them. I wasn't prepared for who was next. I really did not think that SF9 would be next, but SF9 was next, and oh my God, as soon as I heard the little portion, like sound tune from Easy Love, oh, I was gone. I was a goner. I couldn't. They introduced themselves in English, their cute little selves, started walking towards the middle stage. They did the fortune wheel. Fun fact, the girl who they picked in the audience for the proposal for the fortune wheel had the same name as me.
Can I ask her name? Paige.
Oh,
First page, second page, third page.
my name's Paige. Do you know how hard it is for someone to hear their name from people they admire who never say their name because it's an American name? It's really... Idols don't say Paige very often. They don't really have a reason to. Do you realize how hard it is to hear your bias go? In-song literally goes first page, second page, third page. He got beat up by his whole... They literally just attacked him. They made fun of him. But he is... Oh my God. I was so shook at hearing my name come out of my baby's... Oh, I said babies, but I'll admit it. I love them. They're little... Oh, God. Oh, they all said it. They were just like, Paige. So after that whole ordeal, I was shook as hell, and then suddenly roar. Just, they do roar. As if I wasn't already gone enough. Oh my God. Roar was the hottest thing ever. I don't make the rules. And then they did my favorite song and the performance I was looking forward to throughout all of Kcon. Fun. I keep saying it the way they say it. Fanfare. It's like pompade. I don't know how they say it in their language. In Korean, it's like pompade. 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 I think it's like pompade. Pompade. I don't really know. Fanfare. the night for me. No doubt. No doubt. Best performance. Best performance of day 2 too. That was the performance that will never leave my mind, ever. So then they finished, and I was like, no, I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I'm not, no.
SF9 is waving! No! Oh my god. I'm shooketh.
I thought it was the last of them. It wasn't, but I thought it was the last of them. And then G-Friend came on, and like... I really liked G-Friend, but like, man, I really missed SF9, like, the first portion of G-Friend.
G-Friend is good, but I missed SF9!
At some point in the song, and I believe Roan, I can't really remember because I don't see the video, they walked by the front. Didn't see him till they were about like over there. And they went into a crowd section that was like a little bit to the left of me. Not a little bit, like 2 full sections to the left of me. They came back. I could have ran down. I could have ran down and gotten the video. But I didn't think it was appropriate for me to go down to the front yet. Because everyone was going down the front and they were against like the edge of it. I could have been against the edge of it at that time. And I could have seen my bias. And I could have high-fived my bias. And I could have videoed my bias. And I didn't. G-Friend finished and Zion.T came out. And he performed this song that he's never performed live, I believe. I'm not really educated about him, like at all. But it was cool as hell, the whole thing. He made the whole thing like the coolest thing ever. But I got distracted. I got really distracted. Because suddenly, in my view, from the 6th row, Youngbin, Zuho, Taeyang, Rowoon, and Huiyoung just standing on my side, right by the steps, right in front of me, literally in front of me, but I was on the 6th row. When I saw them, I immediately went from Zion.T down. And I literally was like, screw this. I turned to my sister and I'm like, there's no way I'm staying here. I bolted down those steps and I went right to the front and I was like, right in front of them. I was literally like, there was no way I was gonna stay in those chairs while my children are literally over there and I could be closer. So I jumped over this random human being and she like followed me and we bolted to the front and my sister was still up there and I was like, I'm not moving. I'm staying here for the rest of the concert. Don't know why I didn't do it earlier. Should have done it earlier. I feel dumb for not doing it earlier. So as soon as I got down there, I started recording and let's just say like as soon as I started recording, Taeyang decided to look right at my camera and give this cute little smile. So right away I was gone. But I kept recording and then I felt really awkward because I know that like fan cams and all that, they always do that, but like I felt like it's just really inappropriate for me to record them while Zion.T is performing. I felt weird, but I really so I stopped, but I shouldn't have. I don't know. They're my children. I should have just recorded them more. But then I took my Snapchat out. This was my favorite moment of Kcon New York of all time, and it's the simplest thing ever, and it was my favorite moment. Like, you would think nothing of something like this. Like, this is nothing. This is no big deal to mainly everyone went there or something because they all touched them or whatever. They were general admission, high touch, blah blah blah. Youngbin just looking at my camera and giving me a wave like this was enough to destroy me. He's not even my favorite, but he's really trying to steal that spot. just waving at me. I don't know why it's such a big deal to me, but that was like that was the only SF9 member, except for Taeyong actually, that was like the second SF9 member to actually not just look at the camera and look away, like acknowledge me behind the camera. And it just brought me happiness. Okay? So after I got over that, which was never actually, I just kind of took a breath. They got on stage, all of SF9, in like these street ass clothes, looking like cool as hell, and they covered Call Me Baby by EXO. And Boy in Love by BTS, which, may I say, was my first BTS song and my favorite BTS song. Destroyed. I was destroyed. I was gone. Was so happy because I know they've done a dance practice to it, but I just didn't expect them to come back and do more. As that was going on, two members of G-Friend passed by, and I was like a little late, but it was one of my sister's favorites, so I like quickly went down and recorded them and then went back up. So SF9 finished. I can't really remember if there was something else that happened in between. I mean, I think there was maybe talking. I'm not sure if it transitioned right into highlight. I can't remember vividly, but I know that highlight came. Oh, and they started off so lit. They were right into it, and oh my god, I really didn't expect much from them like I should have. I should have. They were so good. Everyone was so damn good. I was like... And they did Calling You, and I don't know the name of the members except for I don't even know if I pronounced it right, but it's like Yozio, something along those lines. He's my sister and I's favorite. Him and like the rest of the members, this blonde guy, I don't know their names, but he was the one in the center. I'll put the clip in them. He was like doing his part in Calling You, and everyone was like hyping him up. They were all like, yeah, on the ground, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was so happy. As the performance, like as there's more performances going on with highlight, Yozio, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm really sorry. I'm torturing people's names. He walked past my area and turned his back. Turns out his jacket ripped straight on the back, and I don't know who he was showing, but he literally turned my way and was like looking back and was like, y'all see that? Y'all see I ripped my jacket? And just kept going. I was like, good for you. Good for you for showing us. Thank you. it ended and everyone finally came out, K&K started, following by like the lineup, and they were all real cute and just walking by. There was a member of K&K, I can't recall his name, I need to rewatch the video, but I'm not gonna put it in, you'll see it. He was walking by and they were doing confetti cannons, shot it up as soon as he walked by, and as soon as he was walking like to the other end, he was doing this, I believe, he went right into this. Like he was like shook, and then he walked by recovering it with just waving. It was the funniest thing. It was so cute though. You get to the end where they're all lined up. K&K comes back to the front, comes to the corner stage. This is something I did not expect at all. This is where K&K was fan service as shit. This is where K&K snatched me. They literally were serving our whole side. They wouldn't 5 minutes straight. They just kept waving to us. They didn't stop. Oh god, they didn't stop. Oh my god. I really thought I was going to be recording SF9 that whole ending, but my camera was fixated on K&K. Like, I would shift every time they walked to the corner of the stage, like a different group, then I'd go right back to K&K. Sunju waved at me. Simple enough to destroy me. Yujin, he waved at me and my sister, and he did like this little thing, and he put his arms down. I think it was twice, I can't remember, but he put his arms up, and then Aubrey, I remember Aubrey going, thank you, because no one was paying attention to us yet, and we were just like, do something please. And then he did that, and he was like, I got you. And then he turned around and I was like, you're so cute. Oh my god. And then Heejun, I believe I'm pronouncing these names right, like I said, I'm sorry. G-Friend came on. I was unaware of the choreography for Fingertip. He was putting out a gun, looking for a target, and then he found me in my camera, put it down, and then reloaded it, and then like had it set at my camera, pointed at me, and had the gun back, and then put it down. And I was like, oh. The bad part is I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why he was pointing a gun at me. So behind the camera, my awkward ass self does this, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do. Oh, it's so embarrassing. But like, you can't see my end. You can just see the gun, so that's actually good enough. In song, I didn't see this until I saw the video. In song waved at me and then gave me a heart, but I didn't notice because little Yujin over here, fan service king, was waving for me. He was like, hey, camera, hey. So I was like, phew, and I went right to him, and we had a little battle. I like to call it a battle. He did this, so behind the camera I was like this, hence I forgot how to do this because I'm stupid. I literally was like, So he quickly recovered for me, and he went like this, so I was like, I can do that, and I went like this, and then he put his arms down, and he gave me the biggest smile, and he looked at my camera for like 5 seconds before he turned away, and my heart stopped beating. It was so cute. Everything was so cute. And then, oh, I don't remember which one was on the end, but in song from SF9, a member from K&K had his arm around him, and it was like the cutest little thing. As they walked off, Zuho had his arm around another member from K&K, and it was just the cutest thing. It's just so cute to see artists interact. So I left and I was shook. It's over. First day's done.
I am so much more shook than I fucking ever would have thought I would be.
I literally only thought I was gonna record, oh shit, lit. Okay. I didn't think I was gonna record anybody else other than SF9.
Paige, I can't. They stole me.
I've recorded
Everyone stole
every
me.
single
Watch out.
song that Highlight did. I lost about like
I can't.
12 gigabytes.
I can't even talk.
We have more to explain in the car. Then I got in the car and I was shook.
I literally don't have words. I can't speak. I can't breathe. Like,
Quite a few things happened to us today. Youngbin waved at me. He's trying to snatch that bias spot. And I got it on video. And then someone
all of
from
K&K. All of K&K. They were just so like, hey, let me attack you.
We high-touched them in the beginning, and I don't know much about them. I don't think she knows much about them.
No, I just know InSong is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
And that other dude is sexy as fuck.
Oh my god, yes. And I was like, okay, cool. They're Koreans and they're really pretty, and I'm gonna fucking cry. Well, they destroyed us in the end.
Oh my god.
My shoulder's done. I wanted to know who that guy was. I have video proof of it. I don't know if it was shaky. I didn't look at it. Put the gun back, and he shot at me.
guns.
And then shooting guns. Another guy was having like a little fight with me. He looks at me, he goes, and I go, and then he goes, and I go, and then he's like doing this, and then I forgot how to do this. So I was like, and then he was like, all right, buddy. And someone looked at me, I don't even know, it was from K&K, it's always from K&K. He looked at me, and then he did something, and I go, you're the man, and he goes, okay.
I am so excited for all the videos I have of all of them dancing to like Beast and everything, like Beast songs, like so fucking excited. All of them dancing to Fingertip.
I was close to them on the red carpet. I know I could have went down, but I didn't want to for SF9.
It wasn't that hype yet for some reason.
Yeah, I went down.
Should have been, but it wasn't.
I went down to the bottom at the end. I should have went down for SF9, but SF9 did the covers when I went to the bottom.
They did Call Me Baby and
Boy in Love. So, okay, well that's day one.
I literally don't have words. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fall over, not over exhaustion, just like I don't know. I don't know what to do.
We're going to someone's house now who we're taking tomorrow. Her name's Kim. And we have really cheap tickets for tomorrow, but we're still gonna get lit. Oh, I hope he doesn't think I'm crazy. Oh god.
Okay, yes.
What are you playing? What is that on the radio?
Thank you. Why is it not? Oh yeah, that.
You too.
I don't know what that is. Kcon day one.
I remember till tomorrow. Oh my god.
I literally don't.
I'd sell my soul for these beautiful Koreans. So, that pretty much sums up my day one experience, just day one, of Kcon New York 2017. Best day of my life. The littlest things just made me so happy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a merch video from SF9 and day two, hopefully soon, if I have the motivation. And then I also am making funny moments from Kcon, like I can't say the word, compilation. And I'm also making a compilation of every time an idol looked at my camera. That's happening, so keep a lookout for that. I hope this video didn't trigger you because of how long it was. It triggered me. Stay tuned for more, like I said, Kcon videos. Day two, there were some pretty good events that happened at day two to me that made me like so happy because I had no expectations for day two, but things happened. So yeah, that's it for the video. Let me say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye.